my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I have a series for you guys. I'm going to be filming different exercises for lower body, upper body, core, and eventually some warm-ups and stretches. Super excited, and with that, let's get started. First one is a Sumo kettlebell squat. You want to make sure that you keep your chest up, come straight down, and do not lock your knees when you come up. Next is a banded glute bridge. You want to put that band above your knees. Make sure you have a good distance between your heels and your glutes. Come all the way up, squeezing your glutes, making sure that the pressure is on your heels. Next are yoga ball curls. You want to start in that elevated hip bridge position. Keep your heels on the ball and then extend out and in. Next is narrow kettlebell squat. You want to be a little bit more in than your shoulder width stance and then do a squat. Next are ball slams. You want to make sure that you start with your heels elevated and then drop into a squat. Same goes when you come out to the side. The ball should bounce back to where you should be able to catch it. These pushdowns, you want to make sure you bring your elbows back and then push down. Next, we have single leg RDL, lifting that back leg, making sure that your hips do not shift out to the side. Bring that leg straight back. Next, we have Bosu ball squats. You want to start leaning more to one side and then balance out using the other foot. You can definitely hold on to something if you need to and then just bring it down into a squat. And next, you can grab either a box or a bench and go up for step up. So you want to start in that lunge position and then come into a small tap and then back down, making sure that you control it. Same thing for the side. You want to be a little bit more in the middle or leave some space for you to do that tap in on the bench or box. Last one, we have Bulgarians. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell, making sure that you keep your chest up and weight is on that heel. All right, for the leaning banded abductors, you want to make sure you have a wide stance and then open in and out. For the Adductor Machine, you want to start by adjusting first, bring your legs in and then open to where you can. You're going to change the weight and then bring it in, add a small second pause in the middle. And then when you get out, you want to pull that lever that's usually on the left side, and then that way you're able to get out. Next, we have the banded abductor machine. So you're going to add that band above your knees. You want to go up probably a little bit lighter than usual, and then you're going to bring it as far as you can out and in. Now you can also do this without, and if you want to get a different angle, you can lean forward. You can definitely touch the machine or just do it like how I am doing it here. They want to pull that lever and get out. Next, we have the seated leg curl machine. So you want to start by making all the adjustments first. You always start with the seat on these, and then you pull those two there on the right hand side. And then last one, you fix where your quads are. Here I'm doing a leaning seated curl. You get a little bit more of that extension. Keeping your back straight is really, really important for this one. And then you pull that lever that's by the quads. All right, same thing goes for the seated leg extension machine. You want to start by fixing the seat first and then the padding that's by your feet. You want to keep your toes dorsiflex, so toes are always up for these movements, keeping it very, very controlled. Next is the seated calf raise machine. You want to start by fixing the weight first and then the padding that's right on your quads. You want to get that full stretch in the calf and then bring it all the way up nice and slow. Next is the leg press. I am going to show you a neutral, wide, and narrow. I start by adjusting it first, so you should not move your feet or lock your knees when you're doing this movement. That's why I made it a little bit lower for my starting position, and then I push out. This is neutral, this is wide, and then this is narrow, always pushing through the whole foot but mainly through the heel. Next is a cable kickback. You start by putting on the kickback attachment and then you add it to the cable, making sure that those toes are pointing out to the side. That way you are in the line of pull for your glutes. Next is a box and bench squats. You can use either one. Just kind of lean a little bit back.